Good afternoon, children. Today we will revise chapter Cell, its structure and functions. Because on Sunday you have online test of science and portion for online test is chapter the cell. Okay. So children, all of you see a large number of living organisms around you. These living organisms vary in their shape and size, but if you see the basic structure is same. The body of all living organisms are made up of cell. As this building is made up of bricks, in the similar way, body of all living organisms are made up of cell. So cell is the structural unit and all the basic functions like nutrition, respiration, reproduction, growth, development, all these functions are essential for the survival of the living organisms and these functions are performed by the cell. So cell is known as structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He observed thin slices of cork under his self-designed microscope and he found compartment-like structure, honeycomb-like structure, and these honeycomb-like structures were cell. You know, children, that cell is a Latin word which means little room. So, cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. Now, you will see, children, about the shape, size and number of the cell. The number of cell may vary. You see, amoeba is very small, whereas earthworm is large due to change in the number of cell. Amoeba is made up of single cell and all the functions are performed by the single cell, whereas earthworm is made up of millions of cells. So on the basis of number of cell, organisms are of two types, unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Unicellular organism consist of single cell and multicellular organisms consist of many cells like amoeba, paramecium, euglena. These are unicellular, whereas human being, birds, elephant, these are multicellular organisms. Now about the shape you should know, children. The shape of the cell is also variable in different organism and in the same organism also different parts of the body have different types of cell and their shape is different. They may be spherical, may be polygonal, oval and they may vary in their shape, may be cuboidal also. So they are different in their shape and sizes. Okay, number is also variable. You should know, children, that the shape of the cell depends upon the location and function of the cell. You know, children, nerve cell is the longest cell because it is a thin wire-like structure because it has to transmit the impulse to different parts of the body. So, shape of the cell depends upon location and function of the cell. I had shown you diagram of different shapes of the cell when the class was conducted. Now you should know about the size. The cells may vary in their size also. The smallest cell is PPLO, which is also known as mycoplasma, and PPLO stands for pleuropneumonia-like organism. And the largest cell is ostrich egg. Now you should know activity is given. You have seen, children, hen's egg, which is also a cell. It has two distinct parts. White jelly-like structure is called albumen and in the center there is a round yellow structure that is called yolk. and you see the outermost covering of white color, that is egg shell. It is made up of calcium carbonate, so it is white in color. Now you should know, children, about activity 2. You can see cheek cells. How you will see cheek cell? You will take a toothpick and you will scratch inner part, froth-like structure from the cheek, and then you will put it on the slide and you will add few drops of methylene blue. And now you put one cover slip over it and observe under the microscope. You will see many polygonal isolated cells are seen in the clusters. These are animal cells. Now if you want to see plant cell, you can take onion peel and take a slide, put a drop of water on slide. Now put the onion peel and now add few drops of safranin. After that you put cover slip and observe under the microscope. You will see that a distinct structure is in the center, that is nucleus, and there is boundary, that is cell wall. So you can observe plant cell and animal cell. Now if you want to see blood cell, you can see the slide of the blood cell. You will see some amoeba-like structure, that is white blood corpuscles, and you will see disc-like structure, red color, that is RBC, red blood corpuscles. And platelets are also seen. So you can see in the slide. Now the next is structure of the cell, parts of a cell. You will see there are mainly 3 parts in a cell. The cell is bounded by a membrane called cell membrane. You can see there is a boundary. The cell is bounded by a membrane. This is called cell membrane. In the center there is a dense spherical structure. It is called nucleus. And between cell membrane and nucleus there is jelly-like structure, that is called cytoplasm. You know, children, protoplasm is distinguished into 2 parts. Protoplasm is gel-like structure, and the protoplasm that is present inside the cell membrane and outside the nucleus, it is called cytoplasm, and protoplasm present inside the nucleus is called nucleoplasm. Okay. Now you will see some small structures are present in the cytoplasm. As organs are present in our body, in the similar way small structures are present in the cytoplasm. These structures are called cell organelles. Okay, children, these cell organelles perform various functions. Now you will see about these cell organelles one by one. Firstly, you see the cell is bounded by a membrane. This membrane which separates the cell from external environment, this membrane outermost covering is called cell membrane. It is also known as plasma membrane. It is made up of lipids and proteins. It is selectively permeable. Selectively permeable means it allows certain substances to enter the cell and to go out from the cell. It controls entry and exit of substances according to the requirement of the cell. Now you will see, children, that in plants, fungi and bacteria there is an additional covering called cell wall. In animal cell, outermost covering is plasma membrane, and in plant cell, outermost covering is cell wall. It provides rigidity to the cell. And next structure is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is made up of water, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals and vitamins. And different small structures are present in the cytoplasm. These are called cell organelles which perform various functions. Okay, children. Now you will see nucleus. Nucleus is called controlling center of the cell. It controls